It can't be 4:30.
Okay. It can't be 4:30. You know, whenever you're saying this, it means that you're so surprised, you're in awe. It can't be. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it's 4:30. That is totally correct. But on the other hand, it says it can't have been at, no, that is totally incorrect. You know, just forget about it. That's like a tricky question.
Who are you working for?
Okay. Who are you working for? If you are working for somebody, it means that that person is your boss or manager. So that is totally correct. Who is your boss is another form, another paraphrase for the sentence, who are you working for?
I'm not hungry.
Okay. I'm not hungry. If you're not hungry, what would you do? Basically, you wouldn't want to eat. Okay, so it says here, I don't want to eat it because I am not hungry. If you're hungry, you tend to eat, right? The other sentence is totally incorrect. Forget about it.
I will return tomorrow night with high expectations. Pray you don't disappoint me.
All right. I will return tomorrow night with high expectations. I will return, come back. So I will means I'll come back or get back when? Tomorrow night, evening. All right, it makes sense. Awaiting excellence. Awaiting means, I mean, expecting something. If you're expecting something to happen, you're awaiting it. You're waiting for it to happen. Okay. High expectations. High expectations. High refers to excellence, means, you know, in the really good. And expectations goes to awaiting. So these are really complicated. Pray you don't disappoint me. Pray means just be hopeful that you won't, you know, make me disappointed. If you do not make somebody disappoint, or if you do not disappoint somebody, you're simply not letting those people down. Understand? Fantastic, you know, paraphrasing.
And if you don't believe me, call him.
All right, and if you don't believe me, if you do not believe me, it means that you do not trust me. If you do not trust me, it means that you think that I am lying, right? There's a relationship. And if you think I'm lying, give him a ring. Fantastic. Give somebody a ring means call or telephone somebody or phone somebody, actually. All right. Really cool paraphrasing here.
I know what you meant.
I know what you meant. If you know what somebody else meant, it means that you totally understand, actually understood. Here it says, I took your meaning, means I understood what you said.
The internet is simply the way computers connect to each other in order to share information.
Okay, the internet is simply the way computers connect to each other in order to share information. Okay, cool. It says the internet is basically, okay, connected, the system that links. Link means connect. These are synonyms. Connect one computer to another. You know, one computer to another means connect together, okay, or with each other, or to each other, actually, with the objective of data flow. It means that in order to share information, okay, they could paraphrase this sentence better than that, but that is acceptable. Okay, in order to share information, sharing information to a lot of people, it means that the data is flowing. There's a huge, flow of data on the internet.
Let's start with a few basic observations.
Okay, let's start with a few basic observations. Let's start. When you start something, you can say firstly, first of all, or first off. So first off, let's take a look at a couple of fundamental points. Fantastic. Take a look means just have a look or check. Okay, check. Why check? Why look? Because observation matches with look. Basic matches with fundamental. And points is also something really cool over there, because it makes sense. Because when you observe something, you can understand a kind of point. Yeah, it totally makes sense. A nice paraphrase again.
I want you to stop making us look like fools.
Hey, you're making yourselves look like fools.
Okay, I want you to stop making us look like fools. So fool, what is fool? Basically, fool is like a kind of a person who doesn't know or understand a lot, like a idiot, let's say. I want you to stop. I want you means I ask. If you ask somebody politely, or sometimes not impolite, you are demanding it because you need it, you want it. So demand, ask, these are really related. Okay, I demand that you quit. So quit, stop, related. Quit showing us up. Show somebody up as a phrasal verb, okay, means to make somebody look like an idiot or like a crazy person. B says hey. Hey, of course, means hey. You're making yourself look like fools. You're showing yourself up. The same phrasal verb. That's totally okay, and makes sense. It makes sense. To show somebody up means to make somebody look like a fool or crazy person.
And it's also my birthday, just so you know.
And it's my birthday means, of course, and plus synonym, of course, it's also my birthday. Also, two, they are synonym related. Of course, birthday is birthday. Just so you know. Just so you know means for your information. Yeah, it makes sense, and they are related. Exactly.
I don't like the sound of that. It's Bala. Something's wrong.
Okay. I don't like the sound of that. If you do not like, in that specific situation, it means that I have a bad feeling. I don't like that sound, I think there's something going on, something wrong, something bad is going on. So I have a bad feeling about that. It's Bala. Something is wrong. Something is wrong means something is not really, something is fishy, okay? Which means that I am so suspicious and I am somehow worried about that. So there is a trouble, or Bala is in trouble, we can say.
You need to relax.
Okay, relax has a meaning which means rest, of course, but here in this context, in this situation, when somebody says you need to relax, means calm down, don't worry. Okay, like please calm down, relax, calm down. Fantastic.
You have no other choice.
Why don't I have a choice?
It sounds tricky. Of course, you have no other choice means this is your only option. Choice, option, synonym, okay? If you say you have no choice means that is the only thing, okay? No, because that is the end. I mean, that is the maximum, the final one. Only choice, only option. Why is it my only option? Or why don't I have a choice or another choice? That is totally correct and it makes sense.
Consider it done.
John Wick. Consider it done is a kind of idiom which means that just trust me, I will not break my promise. I will do however I promised you. Here it says I'll take care of it, no problem. Why? Because of the John Wick's, let's say scenario, they try to come up with that one. If I were in their shoes, I would say I won't break my promise. Like that.
What is so funny?
Okay, what is so funny? Which means that why you're laughing. Okay, totally correct. It makes sense. This is a kind of paraphrasing. Okay.
He just didn't want to come.
Are you kidding me? He was very upset. He was dying to see you.
Okay, what happens here? He just didn't want to come. If you don't want to